Hi, my name is Zubin and welcome to HR Speak. Today we have with us Mr. Rajat Dey. He's the Vice President HR of Grasim Industries. So let us welcome Mr. Rajat Dey.
Hi.
Welcome to our show, Mr. Dey.
Sure.
It's really nice to have you here because I think representing Grasim Industries as well, there are certain aspects we'd love to know.
Yeah.
But first of all, I would like to ask you a question that you probably would have asked a lot of candidates during interviews.
Sure.
And that's, tell me something about yourself. Just one point is, both personally and professionally would like to know about you.
Okay. Basically, I am from Kolkata. I studied in Kolkata. I have graduated from Kolkata. I post-graduated in Kolkata. And I post-graduated in physics.
Okay.
So from there, I shifted to HR. So it's a very challenging and the same question been asked many times, why you shifted from physics to HR, and my answer is very simple. In physics, no two electrons in an atom are having all the four quantum numbers same. Similarly, no two human being in this earth, they are having the same features, personality, traits. So it's very unique of human thing, which is totally different from the machine. Machine you program and you get the same result. But human being under different situation, they interact, respond differently. So that was my main attraction point. And I started my career from in manufacturing industry from Indian Aluminum Company. Then after working there for around 12 years, I went to join Mitsubishi Chemicals. It was in Haldia. That 9 years I was in Haldia and Kolkata managing HR. Then I shifted to L&T and subsequently I joined Grasim Industries.
Okay.
So this is my professional path through which I gone through.
Okay. And what about something about your personal life, as much as you can share?
Personal life, if you see my personality, I am ENTP as per MBTI.
Okay.
So ENTP persons are bit visionary, creative, at the same time a debater. Their advocacy is debating. So that is the personality trait majority I carry. I am married. My wife, she is a classical vocalist, and now she is pursuing teaching and those things. I have one son who is now employed. He stays in Pune, and I am now in a manufacturing unit in Bharuch, Gujarat. I am working there.
Okay, great. So how do you find it different, since you've worked in different organizations, but what about the difference in cultures in different parts of India? So if you're working in Gujarat,
yeah,
versus if I consider your background from Bengal,
yeah,
then how do you see it as a difference? How do you manage those cultural differences?
Yeah, if I want to speak on that, to be more precise, I started from Odisha, Hirakud.
Okay.
Then I worked in Jharkhand. Then I was transferred to Karnataka, Belgaum. Then I worked in Nasik. I worked in Gujarat. So, and Chhattisgarh also, in Raigad. So all states I worked. Other than the Hindi speaking areas, I also work in Karnataka, Gujarat, where majority people, they don't speak Gujarati, don't speak Hindi. But you see, if your approach, depending on how you project yourself, how you interact with the people, how we connect you with the people, language doesn't make any sense out of it.
Right.
So your intent is very much counted everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So if you can connect with anybody. It is like the role I am discharging as part of HR is like Rama from Ramayana and Krishna from Mahabharata. Mm-hmm. Both are the avatars of Vishnu and they are discharging the role. Rama doesn't know that he is the king, but he doesn't know this. Whereas Krishna, he knows. So Rama is very obedient, he is law-abiding, he goes by democracy. When all the people told that he has to leave Sita. For this democratic decision, he has taken the decision. But Krishna is very strategic, very upfront, and I think the combination of these two, if you can imbibe from these two characters or these two roles, you can be a very successful HR in any sphere in the world.
So in your view, which, or rather I would say, which aspect of HR is very close to your heart?
See, I worked with many of the great people during my career. Last 6 years I am working with my mentor, Mr. Ashu Parikh. He is a nephew of Dr. Uday Parikh. Uday Parikh and TV Rao, they started the HR in 1975 from L&T. So he has a very simple model which I think can be imbibed. He says for 3C and 3P. What are the 3C? It is the capability development. Once you put your effort, sincere effort on capability development, it is not that you have to have 3 mandates training per year. No, that is Excel. That is PowerPoint. But if you have to have capability development, automatically commitment will come. Suppose Virat Kohli has the capability to negotiate any pacer, spinner, his commitment to the game automatically comes. He is confident, he comes. And once that comes, that culture percolates to the rest of the team. So they take inspiration from that committed person and the culture builds. In any organization you see, if the leaders are there, if they are influential and if they are inspirational and they develop the capability of their junior or for himself or herself, then automatically the culture builds up. Similarly, there is a 3P. Without performance, nothing can happen. And at the end of the day, what is the bottom line? It counts. So we cannot ignore that at HR. So the first P is the performance, which is the visible part of the iceberg model. Then comes the potential. You may be a very good engineer, but unless you convert into your job, makes the maintenance better, there is no use of your knowledge. So but the third P, which definitely we are working together very minutely, is the perception. Even a very good engineer with very good potential may not succeed is how he perceives the total world or how the world is perceiving him. So it is the inner perception, whether he is creating about himself or herself to the world is important. So this 3C and 3P, I think these are the main foundation block to make HR a very good pillar in the system.
Okay. So in your experience, how far have you been able to apply the 3Cs and 3Ps?
See, normally capability development, we talk of learning and development. What we do, we sit down with you, so we jot down what are your areas for improvement, we prepare the development plan and then we ask you to follow and then review it. It is not that. First, what is the ecosystem you are having? You take all the people together and you can have two main category of people. One is the category where people have the knowledge and skill and he feels, I know, I have the knowledge, you don't have. Another set of people, they don't have the knowledge, they don't have the skill, but they can see that others are having. So one set of people are having superior, one people are the inferior. So if the inferior people, they want to learn, so first collect them in one batch and make them to make that these are the things it has to be learned to go to the next role. And these superior people, you ignite them. So you are superior, you are Virat Kohli, you are Sachin Tendulkar, you teach next, take the pride. So then it is like a Dronacharya and the rest of the Kauravas and Pandavas. It took the one-up position, but he gives whatever he has, the potential of skills to the other person. So that type of ecosystem, if it is created in the organization, I think nobody can beat it.
Okay.
Like J.R.D. Tata, he was not an engineer, but he was very much interested for engineering. So every month he used to go to Tata Locomotive or Tata Motors and he used to sit with the young engineers in the dining for taking lunch. And he used to, you are a mechanical engineer, teach me what are the new things that are coming in mechanical. You're electrical, very good. What are the new things you are coming from in electrical? So he is, I am not okay, you are okay. I don't have the knowledge you are having. Please share with me.
Right.
And the reverse is also true. I am the knowledge. आओ कौन आएगा? मैं सिखा दूँ ना, आना मेरे साथ मैं सिखाऊंगा तुझे. चल सीख चल करो. So this win-win situation, if it comes, that is what we are working.
Okay.
And it is giving a brilliant outcome.
I think at this point in time, the important part for our audience also is based on your experiences, and you've just given an excellent example of how you're utilizing some of the things that you have learned. Would you like to give a couple of suggestions to our audience as to what do you think, and primarily there would be HR professionals watching our video.
Yeah.
So would you like to give two suggestions to them based on your experience, what they should be doing to be able to better do the work that they're doing right now?
The first thing is that you have to be a contemporary. See, I have one mentor who is only 24-year-old girl, just passed out her MBA with 2 years of experience. From her vision, her eyes, I want to see how the world is changing. Now, there is a lot of disruptions going on in the around us. The mainframe computer which was invented, it was a high-end. It used to cost millions. So very selected organizations or institutions, they could purchase that. And very selected people were working on that. From the mainframe, mini-frame, PC, and now smartphone. And this smartphone is now the genius. What disruption has come? From non-affordable amount of money you have to pay, it has become so affordable. You walk down the street and look left and right, 80% or more people are working on this. Right. Maybe they are doing something. So this is what is there in your hand. You can use to, now earlier we used to ask, I want to go to NHRD, which route should I go? I used to stop the taxi and ask, भाई साहब बताओ ना कहाँ कैसे जाएंगे? It is everything, it is giving indication. Go 100 meters, take left, right. So I don't have to waste time. So time is coming.
Yes.
So the new generation, or whatever generation you belong, you have to be with this. And artificial intelligence, in my opinion, is going to play a big role. There will be sensors who will detect. Even I was seeing the dairy. In dairy, they have put a collar to the cows, and those sensors are coming directly to the feeding to the ear. So you can see this cow is healthy, this cow is not healthy, this cow is giving so much of milk, this is not giving everything at, and you from here you can direct to that. But at the same time, this will detach human connection. We have in Gujarat, in Surat, Sauli, his name is Dholakia, you might have heard. He is a diamond merchant. He is now running 4,000 crores business, and he started from just scratch, startup. He was doing for 7 years something, and now he has developed himself. So he gives Maruti cars or Mercedes to the people in the Diwali. And he has sent his son with 7,000 rupees and asked him to go and do any job other than mine. So it is just like as if from in Ramayana, the Ram and Sita, they had been thrown into they were asked to go to the forest. Or in Mahabharata, Pandavas from their comfort zone, from the comfort ecosystem, they were thrown into the forest. And in the forest, they learned what is life, because there is no identity. Nobody knows who is Arjun. Nobody knows who is Bhima. So this businessman has a vision. He has sent the person to the life, and he has learned what is the value of 4,000 crores. It is not by just his succession he got it. Similarly, I think our chairman also, her daughter has startup. She is also doing exceedingly well. There are n number where you put the people into of their own, let them create their own identity, and you do it. So you have to keep pace with the time. That is the main clue.
Okay. I think that's great advice. In fact, change is much faster now. The pace at which things are changing is much faster. You talked about the mobile phone, from where it started, and now the same phone, the kind of development that's happening is way faster than.
But the nomenclature is misnomer now. It is not a phone.
Yeah,
they sell it as a camera. Now they will sell in different manner. But phone, the purpose was that
Right.
disruption is done. Ola and Uber, it disrupted the total taxi system. So there are a lot of things are coming in a very fast rate.
So the phone is now a computer. It's not
Yeah.
really a phone anymore.
And you see the challenge of HR. Suppose I am would have been the telephone department. I am a HR person. I've done all L&D. I have done their performance appraisal. I've done their succession planning. Now I don't exist. People don't exist. Post office, more or less courier, people have make them defunct. So it is not a disruption, it is more of dismantling innovation. I should coin a dismantle. The total system is dismantled.
Yeah.
So these are, you take any document, take a Xerox, make a scan, those. Now you take a photograph, WhatsApp it, seconds, it gone. So life is.
So instead of a few days, it's a few seconds.
Seconds.
That's how fast.
I used to take photographs. 36. I had to think whether I should click or not. Then it goes for printing. Then it comes. Today, seconds. Immediately I can see that what is happening to the photograph. Yeah, very different. So millennials will have a different equation. Their expectations will be different. They will be very encouraging, very talented, and we have to keep pace on that.
Absolutely.
Challenges with us.
Yeah. So, Mr. Rajat Dey, thank you so much for sharing not only your experiences, but I believe a lot of insights. And I'm sure our audience has got a lot from you. Thank you so much for being part of our show.
Thank you. Thank you. My pleasure.
So, you were listening to Mr. Rajat Dey. I hope you've liked and what you've listened from Mr. Dey. He shared a lot of things with us. Please like the video, share it with your peers, your colleagues, your friends, and until the next time, goodbye.